Keep left unless overtaking. Now this is a video that I've been dying to do for a long time. The reason I've been wanting to do it is because it's just a little niggly frustration I have every time I get on the motorway. Now I'm doing this video today because I've got a long drive to do on the motorway. I'm currently on the M4 heading sort of from Reading towards Wales in that direction, and I've seen a lot of people driving in the middle lane and there's no cars next to them, and I find it really odd. But I realised something recently that I didn't actually know until I heard this thing on the radio, and that thing was, I'd love to have it right now in sort of in sound, but I don't. But it was somewhere along the lines of learner drivers with a provisional licence can now be taught with an instructor on the motorway. They can now do lessons on the motorway, whereas prior to that, no learner driver with an instructor with only a provisional licence could go on the motorway. What you could opt to do after you passed your test and you got yourself a pink licence is you could do a pass plus, and that meant you could have lessons on the motorway after you'd passed your test. But generally most people that have just passed the test, they buy a car and they go out and drive, meaning almost every car on the road, every driver, everyone that passed their test in the UK doesn't actually know fully how to use the motorway correctly. Even though we've all learned and read the highway code, we've done that for our theory side of our test. All the stuff that we know or that we learned from the highway code from the motorway wasn't too relevant. It wouldn't have sunk in too much because we wouldn't have needed to know it, because we didn't need it for our practical test, if that makes sense. I hope you're still with me. The point is, rule number one is we all know that the speed limit of the motorway is 70 miles an hour unless otherwise stated, okay? Sometimes you get the odd sign that says 60 or 50 or so on. The second most important rule on the motorway is keep left unless overtaking. So here I am on the motorway, travelling at 60 miles an hour in the left lane. I'm not currently overtaking anybody, I'm just sort of chilling in the left lane, and if I want to overtake, what I need to do is put my right indicator on and begin to overtake. And then once I've overtaken this car, I can then get back in. That's the idea. And the idea behind it, or the logic behind it, is to keep the motorway flowing. Okay, so once you've overtaken, you get back over and job done. You're out of everyone's way. And now if anyone wants to pass you, they can get past you. Lorry drivers are very, very good at this. Every lorry driver you see on the road will stay in the left lane, and then when they catch up with another lorry or something moving slightly slower than them in front of them, they'll come out, they'll overtake. It takes them a long time to overtake, but they do eventually overtake, and then they get back in and they continue on their journey out of everyone's way, so everyone else in the faster cars can pass. All right, it's very, very simple stuff. And like I said, the idea behind it is to just keep the motorway flowing. Now this Toyota Yaris, again, a fine example. You've just overtaken this van, you should then pull over to the left after you've overtaken. But this Toyota Yaris doesn't quite know what to do. She is in her 60s, so there's a good chance that she probably doesn't know the rules of the motorway. A lot of people find it comfortable just sitting in the middle lane. Again, like this little red Renault in the centre lane. I reckon it must be a comfort thing, as so many people just like to just stay in the middle lane. Ultimately, the main reason why I want to do this video is just to create a bit of awareness. I keep seeing drivers getting frustrated, especially lorry drivers. They're sort of going to overtake someone or overtake another lorry, and they can't get past it because there's someone in the middle lane that's not actually overtaking the lorry that's in the left lane, if that makes sense. So you can imagine there's massive frustrations. Every single lorry driver seems to know about it, and I'm not a lorry driver. I'm not trying to back lorry drivers across the country, but no, I am actually. I can see why every lorry driver gets frustrated with this. I put my right indicator on, past lorry number 1, past lorry number 2. The truck, he knows what he's doing. He's put his left indicator on, got into the left lane, and I'm now passing the truck. I zoom back out, and then I put my left indicator on, get in front of the truck. It's as simple as that. That was a perfect scenario, perfect example of how to use the motorway. So keep left unless you're overtaking. It's as simple as that. One rule you already know is 70 miles an hour. The second rule is keep left unless overtaking. The two main benefits to keeping left unless you're overtaking, three actually. One, you'll prevent yourself from annoying a lot of other motorists on the roads. Two, you'll enable the traffic to flow quicker, flow better. We will all sit in a lot less traffic if you just keep left unless you're overtaking. And three, you will prevent crashes. You'll prevent people from dying, all right? So just consider that one thing. You're doing a good job of keeping within the speed limit. You're doing that already. Just keep left unless you're overtaking, all right? And that's it. It's as easy as that, all right? I know that I'm probably going to receive a little bit of stick from this video. Like I say, I don't drive around with any road rage. I'm not massively angry about it, but it's something that's like, oh, come on, mate. I look at other drivers, I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? So it's something that I just want to put across in a video, and I think a lot of people will appreciate it. So hope you like it. I know a lot of people will know this already, and a lot of people will probably be on side of it, so I am expecting lots of likes from them people. I expect that this is going to cause a bit of debate, this video. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I expect there's going to be a lot of drama in the comments, but I'm not trying to be political or try and cause any arguments. I just want to try and, it would just be cool. Like, I don't expect the whole world to get, or the whole country even, to get this rule, but it would just be great if this video would have a little bit of an impact on lots of people, alright? So, hope you liked the video. If you did, hit like, and if you're new to me, hit subscribe. Thank you.